This is the Horse Radio Network.
This is episode 502 of Horse Tip Daily. A different horse tip, a different equine topic, a different equestrian expert every day. Horse Tip Daily brings the world of equine knowledge to you one day at a time. Today's tip is brought to you by ECOGOLD. Hi, Coach Jen here, and thanks for tuning in to Horse Tip Daily. Today's tip is from Professional Equine Grooms, an online community created for professional equine grooms to support their short and long-term career needs, provide resources for employment, continuing education, and benefits, and to assist professional equine grooms in creating a well-respected and skilled professional profile. Today's tip is about keeping tails beautiful. It is an excerpt from episode 78 of the Jumping Radio Show, hosted by Chris Stafford. But first, a word about today's sponsor, ECOGOLD. ECOGOLD is the leader in high-tech problem-solving saddle pads and horse boots. And how do they do it? Science. ECOGOLD uses different technologies and materials to solve different issues. Innovation for ECOGOLD means dumping the old-fashioned one-size-fits-all mentality. They've developed 5 different lines of saddle pads to address the most important issues for our equine athletes: friction, stability, fit, security, and comfort. And ECOGOLD knows your equipment needs to be user-friendly as well as effective, so their products are stylish and easy to care for. And they're made in their own factory in Montreal, Canada, so you can be sure the materials and workmanship are the absolute best. Ask for ECOGOLD saddle pads, protective boots, and coolers by name at your local tack store, or visit them online at ecogold.ca. Now, enjoy today's tip.
Well, Liv, welcome back to the show. We're going to start a series of segments here on tips and tricks that I think will apply to most grooms, and they'll be happy to hear from you. What have you got for us this week on the Jumping Radio Show?
Well, Chris, today I have a tip for tails and tail care. I know a lot of jumper riders and grooms don't like to brush out the tails every day, and so they hand pick. But every now and again, that can get really tedious, and you do need to do a washing and full brush out, especially if you're headed into the show ring. So what I recommend doing is every day, go ahead and pick through the tail with your hands, pulling out shavings and, if you can, pulling out knots and whatnot. But when you get ready to do a full-on tail grooming in preparation for a show or once a week or however long your horse needs it, go ahead and put a little dollop of silky conditioner or like what's the word I'm looking for, Chris? A detangler. Yes, that's the word. In your palm, and kind of run it through starting from the bottom going up. Then what you want to do is take your hand, grab the top of the tail, run all the way almost to the bottom, about 6 inches from the bottom, and then lay that over your thigh and start brushing out very, very carefully from the bottom going up, but holding on to it so that you don't brush too high at any given time. And if you do accidentally pull a tail hair out, it's not going to affect the horse. And there you have it, clean tail, full of fluff and no more tangles.
That sounds so easy. Love it.
It is easy. You just have to be patient and be careful and go slowly, and then with a little bit of detangler and some elbow grease and some patience, you're good to go.
Wonderful tip, and you're going to join us on all the shows with lots more little tips from the grooms, from the professional equine grooms. Cliff, thank you so much, and they can find out more of these tips and tools and tricks that you've got in your toolbox at professionalequinegrooms.com, right? ProEquinegrooms.com.
Absolutely. Yes, ProEquinegrooms.com, and also on our Facebook page.
Of course, you're getting quite a following on your Facebook page too, aren't you?
Yes, it's been great fun to meet everybody and chat with them personally and get to know them and find out what discipline they're from and what sort of tips they have. It's really about sharing the tips and ideas.
Great. So they can find you on Facebook and exchange their comments and questions, suggestions there, and also join the clan, the community that you're building there on your website.
Well, there you go. A handy tip for professional grooms and family and friends alike. To listen to more grooming tips, just go to horsetipdaily.com and go to the topics drop-down menu on the left. We have several dozen topics there on just about anything horsey. You can also go to proequinegrooms.com and learn about the organization and the great information it provides. It's proequinegrooms, plural.com. Please stop by the Horse Tip Daily Facebook page and let us know what you think of the tips you hear on the show. It's also a great place to tell us about topics you'd like to hear us cover. You can subscribe to all of the great shows of the Horse Radio Network through iTunes or Zune and get your horse podcasts automatically downloaded to your iPod, Zune, or MP3 player. I'll be back again tomorrow with another new expert and a different horse tip. Until then, go ride your horse! The Horse Radio Network and the Horse Radio Network hosts are not responsible for statements of guests or their opinions. Use your own judgment when listening to the tips provided by the experts on Horse Tip Daily.